But today, okay, I want to rant about this specific game. This is why I and you love video games, right? It's an amazing way to be creative, to have an escape of building a dream home virtually, Sims 4. Because building one in real life will cost you like $500,000, maybe more. It's relaxing, especially now with the high cost of living where just existing just costs money, let alone going out and having fun. It's entertaining, you could have some nice tunes on in the background or catch up on an epic podcast. You could roleplay as an epic hero in Skyrim, defeating dragons, or being Mr. Baldilocks, whatever game that is, Thor Ragnarok or something. Or being Steve, exploring a grand world full of wonder, but not that type of Steve. But because the AAA games right now are going through the emotions, just like the American economy, indie games are here to save us. But you might be thinking, which epic game are we jumping into? Supermarket Simulator. Welcome to my shop. This is where you own a shop where you buy, stock, organize, and sell products. Stuff like an underground diploma printing shop. Whatever you graduated in, whatever college you want it to be, I got you. I just need a few greenbacks. Or these special mushrooms. Look at these savages just grabbing them up by handfuls. Or bottles of from those aligned thoughts because, bathwater isn't cutting it. I only sell them because I get a cut, Capitalism, baby. It's funny to think that for a living I work full-time in a hospital, ordering and distributing clean supplies to units. I spend 8 hours doing that to then come home and to do that virtually. You may ask, what a pigsty, what's up with all the boxes on the ground? I'll tell you why. It's because the game won't allow you to place racks inside the store. Something that Costco does, but you have to walk all the way to the back room to grab a box to restock. This is the PC I use to mine the bitcoins and pirate games. It's also where we order products, pay bills, and hire employees like these two jabronis. But you might be thinking, why are they in two different uniforms? Well, one of my perks in working here is I don't provide a uniform to bring down the costs. So Michael here comes in wearing all blue. This is his uniform for his night job in hospitality. This is Evan. He works in a upscale cocktail lounge. He works here, then he goes bartending afterwards because the insane cost of living we're living through. I'm still 30, still living with my parents. You might be saying, what else do we give these amazing employees? They clearly work hard, right? Working 2 jobs, providing for their families. Do you perhaps give pay time off? No. 1. Environmentally friendly bathrooms where you get your own piss bucket. How cool is that? We got a bathroom in the back, but that's for VIP only. So, no. You can't use my bathroom, right? Just use the bucket. Another perk is no breaks or lunches. You gain experience by working hard. Besides, you just stand there all day anyways. A fresh new day starts off at 8 a.m., time being paused. You know what? Instead of doing all that drama with the strange doctor, Mr. Thanos should have snatched one of these bad boys from a nearby Home Depot, since this item itself harnesses time itself in its fullest glory. Now we're open for business. I just need to order a scale for the fruits and veggies, and it's gonna be a self-serve type dealio. Oh, someone needs assistance. Just weigh the produce, print the label, and stick it on. Easy breezy. Being a great boss that I am, I only gave Michael certain items to stock while I do the rest. I like to do all 3. Order product, stock shelves, and check people out. No, not that way, silly. It's just satisfying to run around, scan items with your handheld, see the items fly from the box onto the shelf, and use the cash register to every item. That felt dirty. I meant there it is again. To itemize each product, then cash them out by using credit card with the scanner that I rigged so we keep their information, or with cash to give back change that I give less of. Hopefully they don't notice. I have to keep my profits up, right? While we're outside, it's confusing. We're in New York City, yet there's no homeless, litter, or rats anywhere. It's too clean. Is Winnie the Pooh coming by? As a background on that joke, that dump of a city, San Francisco, got cleaned up real good when the Chinese president came by to visit around November 2023. The second he left, it went back to good old San Francisco. Oh, I got it. How about this? In this parallel universe, Thanos wins and the snap eliminated everyone who litters, resulting in cleaner cities alongside those greedy billionaires. So a kind man took over Amazon, bringing better wages. I mean, look, I place an order and it shows up seconds later. There's no more Jeffrey Bezos, so someone has to take a spot. You don't become a billionaire being generous and not stepping on people's back. For the wages, again? Okay, here you go. Okay, please learn how to use a scale, please. Anyways, for the wages, I pay my employees $80 per day. So when worked for 13 hours, that's like $6.15 in New York City. Yet they stuck around. Perhaps it's the recession we're undergoing? After running around the store like a headless chicken, helping the low IQ populace, I've had it. Okay? It was only a day. I need to hire someone. And someone we did. Meet Robert. He came by after his night shift at the nearby insane asylum. I've paid him $150 to show up, then the generous $80 per day. His job will be to assist with self-checkout and deal with the scale. Oh, there's Patrick, huh? My neighbor. You love blasting music into the night, huh? Enjoy your change, buddy.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
In the January 17th update, they added shoplifting, metal detectors, and cameras. I've been playing for a while now, and shoplifting hasn't occurred yet, so I'm guessing you need to plop down a metal detector for those hooligans to show up. They also added a bat to bonk the shoplifters, so that's my goal for sure. I may also use this bat to keep my employees motivated. What is that? Fresh pile of feces? We live in a society. We have a proper restroom available with tons of receipts or cardboard laying around. I'll use this mop to smear it around like spreading Nutella on hot toast. Just watch your step, the smell still lingers. The trash in this game is funny that way, like this. It's a box of rice. Rice has to be boiled, so did this hooligan come in, down a box of rice? Can your stomach even process dry rice? Interesting. Prize of the puzzle. Sorry, the piece of the puzzle is coming together. So someone here is walking around with dingleberries between their cheeks, having publicly defecated, and ate a free meal. I mean, that makes me mad, right? Because how am I supposed to be a billionaire when I just lost $7 worth of product? If the culprit did use the store's restroom properly by popping a squat, and a kid is shopping with their mom sees them, gets all traumatized and all, well, it's not my kid, so I don't have to pay for their therapy. Hopefully any Austin doesn't evaluate this place as a shop auditor when all this is happening. Used rice containers everywhere, feces, me batting down a few people, maybe an employee or two, keep him in order. He will throw a fit, he'll shut us down, but I got a plan though. I'll bribe him with 24 eggs. No one can refuse that type of offer. And he also has a channel where he makes random videos, and in 3 of his videos he roleplayed as an auditor, reviewing the taverns in Skyrim.
That's some ventilation right there. That is wonderful.
And some questionable experiences.
Man, he's just spouting hate speech next to a dark elf.
That's the joke. I like starting out small channels. Let's buy some of these, install them. I thought you needed to buy 2, 1 for each side of the door. Michael, Evan, look out for these hooligans, okay? I'll keep my bat handy. While running around and restocking, I've witnessed something extraordinary. Evan is an out-of-work magician. Understandably, because who hires magicians these days? Look, he's helping the customer without even touching the scale. Marvelous. I walk through the store, ready to strike, ensuring supply is well stocked, employees working away, while hooligans being deterred away. Scanner in one hand, a bat in another. The day came to an end. No hooligans were bonked. Sadness came over me. I spent money on a bat and metal detectors, trying to lure a rascal, attempt to assault someone today, without the Johnny Law getting involved, since I will be in the right. All sad, I went for a night walk. Why in the world are the birds so loud? It's 9 p.m. After saving up for a few days, I've decided to expand our storage area, placing more racks, resulting in more work for Michael. But luckily, His twin brother's looking for a job. His name is Michael, so don't confuse them. And a third guy, Tony. He's not related to them at all. What? You think they look the same. You're such a filthy racist. This game also has mods available. Fun fact, the handheld device was originally a mod, but got brought over officially. It's mostly skins for making your store a different atmosphere, custom textures for products, and money. Maybe we need a mod for shoplifting since it's broken. Wait, there's vehicles now? There is! You could have like a Pokemon type of action by collecting them all. Let me buy a skateboard. Where is it? What? That's so cute! He thinks he's a car! But this reminds me of a recent game that came out called Schedule 1, or is it a capitalized I? I'm not sure. But you get to grow and sell while riding a skateboard around town dealing. I can't say certain words because won't like it and deem me as controversial. Look, a Tesla that wasn't defaced or vandalized. Impressive. This gives me an idea. Someone has to make a game similar to this, but in a way you grow and sell, you know what, in the back, but use the store to launder money, be slow to trust others, have rival gangs down the street, and police raids if you're not careful. So it's like Schedule 1. Yes, but different mechanics and different graphics. Not that these graphics hurt my eyes, reminds me of Rick and Morty, but they're unique. And then the goal will be like your retirement when you hit $1 million clean, because you can't fly out of the country with multiple suitcases of $100 bills, unless you're like a filthy corrupt politician with a private jet. In the recent update, they added in wholesale markets where you go and pick up products for cheaper. Wait a minute, I just noticed. They're allowed to have racks inside the store, but not me? Do we live in a strict HOA or something? This will just add time onto the whole refilling your store process. When you do buy something from these markets, you have to haul them back physically, one box at a time, resulting in either multiple trips or getting tons of car loans, like a typical American with their car payments, to buy ourselves a truck. Check out this beauty. I just need to lift it, pull large rims on it, and a loud muffler, and be that generic man who's overcompensating for something. But to go back to what I was ranting before, we're in New York City where our customers live nearby. So why do they buy so much? This isn't a Costco where you load up your stuff for the next 2 weeks and haul it back in your car. I know, it's a video game. And it's quite impressive how they fit everything into one bag. I just wish there was a setting to enable how much maximum customers you'll be receiving that day and how much they'll buy. For example, as you expand your store, more and more customers will come, lowering your FPS. Even my rig of i9, RTX 3060 and 32 gigs of RAM felt it. Maybe they patched it, I'm not sure. Another issue is the whole clipping through each other if there's too much people. It's unrealistic. What we saw earlier of a man using a woman as a pony and they're like role-playing inside the store, so I have to shoo them out. Maybe give us a cart to put our boxes on instead of chucking it into the storage room. Give us more weather patterns like overcast or rain with thunder, that would be vibes. Allow us to give our employees a certain uniform with the name of the shop and with the little name tags you could customize, that would be pretty cool. Or make schedules, or how you British people say schedule, like in the game Prison Architect, where each employee only works for 8 hours, so you have to time when they clock in and leave so the cash register doesn't stay empty. Maybe even give us a feature where they need to go outside for a 30-minute break, where you see them munching on a granola bar or smoking a cigarette. Even force us to plop down a table somewhere in the storage room to act as a break room. The main drawback of this game for me is the whole buying license. When you buy one, you unlock 6 items as a group deal type thing. For example, buying this license unlocks butter, cereal, chicken, french fries, pizza, and potatoes. While some are small and come in large quantities, others, like chicken and potatoes, only come 4 in a case. The customers will buy them up fast, causing more ordering due to the small amount in a case, versus a case of cereal that has 12, or a case of soda that has 24. Like, I remember watching a video on YouTube how the players should pick what they sell. If I want to run a supermarket only selling coffee, tea, and sweets, I could. Or have like a liquor store atmosphere where it's booze, soda, and chips only. Hopefully in the near future. We could actually hire 2 more employees, Bruce the Bouncer. If you're cool enough, you get to have access inside. I'm trying to have like a hip supermarket where access is limited, so the place seems cooler. Maybe even blow the sign off the building. But he is pointless to have since, according to this Reddit Rabbit. A frog? But he is pointless to have, since according to this Reddit page, many others are complaining that shoplifters are super rare, like those filthy leprechauns or unicorns, or this update is bugged. Lastly, Dot, the old hag. She goes around mopping up feces and washing windows. She does have an epic duster. If she gets a heart attack on shift, I'm keeping it.
Can we stop for a second and talk about this?
What?
What's with that jacket?
I was gonna wait on that.
Oh, I think we should go over the jacket
yeah.
now.
Hear about it now.
Well, first of all, it's not a jacket, it's a duster. It's like a jacket, only it's longer, thicker, and far more badass. I look like Lorenzo Lamas, and women find it irresistible.
But yeah, let's go for a drive. But that was my adventure inside Supermarket Simulator. Check out the game on Steam if you'd like. This is the era where we should be supporting small indie developers, not pre-ordering AAA. Sorry, for Ubisoft it's quadruple A games. Freaking trash. You might be asking, was this video a review or a best bits type of video? Yes. I know, this whole video was all over the place, sorry about that. I'm just a bit rusty with the whole planning out the video, writing, voice acting as I'm doing now, and editing, but with time, I will improve. And improve I did. I mean, look at the background. I'm using a green screen and I'm leaning on my bigger portion of my clone. Yeah, I think. But thank you so much for watching. You could have been doing anything, but here you are watching me. I was D5NS or Dennis, and I will see you in the next video. My bat yearns for someone. There's no shoplifters. What should we do? What should we do? Michael? Mike? Evan? Lock the door. Turn the camera off. There's no shoplifters. I have a bat and you're the only one in the store. I'm sorry. I have to.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
How am I supposed to clean up this mess? With a mop? How about a sponge? Mistakes were made.